Yo, what is up, YouTube? So, I wanted to make this quick video, quick PSA, quick update on, I guess, what I'm doing. There's been a lot of discourse, a lot of discussion on the Rico and Rice banner that is coming up. A lot of different content creators expressing different opinions. All of them I do think are pretty valid. After watching this video by Dordil, I'll link his video in the description below. I think he makes a good point. I think Sedidu makes a good point, and I'm gonna give you like the long and short of it, right? Basically, this banner, the Rico and Rice banner, I have advised to roll for this banner or consider skipping Summer Maruzensky in lieu of this banner because I believed that it was very, very important and that it was a very, very key card for the upcoming Unity Cup scenario, right? These are scenario link cards. Not only that, they have really good events, and for Unity Cup, that's going to be the scenario to run. These are very powerful cards, and this is all kind of backed up by Henry Handsome Derby's video, which I still think is a very good video, provides a lot of good information. However, in light of like what Sedidu talks about, what this video talks about, Dordil, right? I do think that for free-to-plays, the perspective definitely needs to be, especially if you haven't like played since launch, if you haven't played since the first Kita-san Black banner, this banner is way more important. You can see that the difference between these two banners, right? It's what, like a month and a half, right? So this is going to be Christmas, New Year time, where we're going to get the Kita-san Black banner. This is way more important than the Rico Rice banner, and it's not because like this is more important. It's not solely just because of that. It's also because that Rico as a card kind of is okay in her rare version. Her rare version is not bad at all, right? I wasn't entirely sure how good the rare version was in comparison to her. But if you look at like the rare card versus the SSR, you get the same chain events. You get the exact same chain events over here for the recoveries, right? For the energy, the mood, the stamina that you get. It's all the same, right? It is all the same. I believe maybe you get Rushing Gale. Sorry, my mistake. You get Rushing Gale as a possibility for the SSR, which is not like, that's not really worth it, okay? That's not really worth it at all. For the most part, the chain events are pretty much the same, okay? So, like, the rare Rico is very much a valid substitute for the SSR Rico, right? And especially if you could get it for max limit break, which should be fairly easy. Now, obviously, there's a caveat to this. It's like, okay, well, how do you get a maximum break rare Rico without rolling for any banner if you're just saving, right? Well, I'm going to tell you my plan, and, you know, that's up for you to kind of decide, right? That is literally up for you to decide. Just for a comparison, right? Maximum break rare Rico, first of all, I want to show that when you compare it to a 0 limit break, there's not too much of a difference. You get 10% more event recovery, right? And as far as what's the difference, okay, you get less failure protection, less energy cost reduction, right? Which I don't think is that insane, especially when you consider how there's no training effectiveness here, and maximum break Rico has 5, right? Pretty good. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be probably dropping 200 pulls for the Rico and Rice banner. This one. Let's just put this one over here on the screen. For this one, I'm going to put 200 pulls for this, right? And I'm going to be trying to aim for a 2 limit break Rico, because she'll have 10% training effectiveness, which I like as a sort of card that's roaming around different trainings, right? She also has this much for failure protection and energy cost reduction, which is very good, right? Also, she has 3% of race bonus compared to the max limit break version. I think 2 limit break is a good target, and It's a good one to kind of bail out on the banner if you wanted to do some pulls here. But if you are free to play, if you are on a budget, I do think this is pretty safe to skip. Maybe you don't get rare Riko now, but you wait a month and a half later, you could pick up rare Riko off this Kita-san Black banner, get a maximum break, play the Unity Cup, and the CMs. Between these two banners is 2 CMs. It's 2 champions meeting. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal to kind of sit out 2 champions meetings. That's up to you to kind of decide, but I think definitely this banner, especially for free to play, especially for people on a budget, is very much worth skipping and to save for the Kita-san Black banner. Okay? Definitely for sure. Rare Riko is rate up on Riko banner, non-Kita-san. Yeah, it's rate up over here. For sure it is. But, and that's why I'm going to be doing like 200 pulls for here. But not everyone has the luxury of doing so, right? Yeah, Kita-san is good. Yeah, essentially. But that's my plan, okay? That's my plan, is 200 pulls into this banner. I was originally going to go for like maximum break Riko and not Rice Shower, but maximum break Riko. But just looking at like the difference between 2 limit break and 4 limit break, it's like, it's not that much. It's not that much. I think 2 limit break is perfectly valid and very, very good. So that's pretty much my plan. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Leave a like and sub. Let me know if you guys like these shorter type of videos. 10% off of gamer subs using code Mambo. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.